Here we go. All right. Oh man, we were cutting up behind the scenes. When you sometimes it's better to laugh than cry. What's up, everybody? It is your boy MM2K, and I'm here with your co-host for this special podcast, Cold Blood Sensei. Cold Blood, how you doing today, man?
Not so good.
Not so good. Are you disappointed at your favorite game?
We all got scammed.
you pay $39.99 for this dog shit too.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man,
actually, I feel great because I was right once again.
You feel great. You feel great that people got scammed. That's freaking horrible. Now, this is a black eye in gaming. Me and Cold Blood had talked vigorously about this before we went live. For those of you that are not aware, this is breaking news. Really, that should put that in a fucking title. Breaking, not wow. Breaking. Because a lot of people probably don't know this. The freaking idiots over at Fntastic, they are closing their studio just days after the day before, shuts down. I guess we know what the sequel is. The day after you were scammed and shit. the day after scamming.
The day before we close.
The day before the big payday. Shit. Yeah, the day before we close. Oh, fuck. Man, yeah, if you've been living under a rock, Fntastic's game it created a lot of hype and buzz, as Cold Blood would say, from a lot of dumb motherfuckers that just weren't paying attention. I was one of those dumb motherfuckers because, and I hate to do this because I love these guys normally, the parent company, I love them normally, but I think this is a lesson for them to learn as well. But I was skeptical of this game because this game was on like a visual quality in a little bit of around that par and maybe a little bit higher in ways of the Division 2. So an MMO game using the latest PC technology, including the video ray tracing technology, at the scale that they were talking about, that looked like an enhanced Division 2, that had everybody's mouths watering. I remember my son, who's like a casual gamer, me taking him somewhere, and he was excited. He got in my car one day and he's like, "Dad, did you see such and such and such?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh," I was surprised that he was keeping up with the game. He's like, "Dad, that's the game I've been looking for. It's my most anticipated game." I said, "Oh, okay, cool." Only to find out that it's a scam. NVIDIA is what put me overboard into thinking this thing was real. Now, was I following this game? Was I as excited as my son? No. But I thought, okay, maybe this is real. If NVIDIA is going to stamp their seal of approval on this thing, then maybe there's something behind here. Maybe it's not going to be exactly what we think it is, once it releases. Maybe they got to build to that. But there might be something here that may work at some point in time. Wrong. They collected their money. And after collecting money, we're going to crunch the numbers and try to guess what they got. But after collecting their money, they said, "Oh, we're closing shop. No further development on the day before." And the money that we did receive, meaning the people that did get, who can't refund their things because refund their game because they've played more than 2 hours, and maybe they're happy. They were happy doing so, saying this was early access, and maybe they will build to something for trusting Fntastic. Those people are shit out of luck. There's not going to be any further development of the game. So with those ramifications happening, and everybody like responding to them like, "Wow, you sleaze buckets," I'm going to turn it over to Cold Blood because I want to know what Cold Blood thinks. Cold Blood, what are your thoughts on all this involving this game, especially what happened today?
It's over for early access and the trust from the gamers. I guess.
I mean, that's not funny, but yeah, it is.
No, it's not funny. I'm not making fun of that. What I'm making fun of is all the dumbasses that bought this fucking game, thinking it's gonna be the next Last of Us.
Yeah,
Bruh, you got a lot to learn, bruh.
yeah,
If you thought that.
yeah.
No name, nobody studio coming up with some shit that looks like Last of Us is probably fake.
Yeah.
I never saw one developer in my life that just came out of nowhere and brought out some fucking AAA super expensive what do you call it, MMO shooter / Division fucking copy. Never saw that. It's not gonna happen, bro. Not from some Russian fucking developers. I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
Nah.
Don't do that.
Well, unfortunately, these are my brothers, and they make me look bad.
Well, no, because Munfish, just as Munfish came up with the game that was real. I mean, I know it's not your favorite.
They also gaslighted everybody with the graphics they showed.
I think it's still a good game.
The end product did not look as good as the trailers did, bro.
I still think it's a good looking game. Now, as far as the substance of the game, I don't know.
Yes, but it did not even have ray tracing on launch. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, does it have ray tracing? Does it have it now?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I did not look. I played it once on Game Pass. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy because since the news drop, here, let me show you guys this real quick. Let's go to the.
Sometimes I can formulate my actual thoughts in English. Goddammit. But yeah, I think you get the gist of what I meant by you don't trust a no-name developer.
Yeah. Yep.
With showing us fucking unrealistic graphics, and then expect them to actually deliver that.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, well, here we go. Let's look at some numbers here. Right now in the game, and they haven't taken the game off. They said the servers will remain, and these fuckers still have the game is still for sale.
You know what they're doing right now? I think they just made that up.
Oh yeah, totally.
I have a tinfoil theory.
What's
they
that?
just made that shit. They made that shit up. Yeah. Now that they got some money from it.
Yeah.
They're gonna just rename themselves and make an actual game.
Oh, wouldn't that be some shit? or try this again. Because let's crunch some numbers. All right, so the game, if you guys are looking right now, the game peaked 4 days ago at launch at 500,000. Now, I do believe that the overwhelming majority of people, like 80% of that 500,000 gave it bad reviews. And I'm going to use that same ratio in determining how many people actually kept the game. So we got like 500,000 that played it. So let's do it. 500. We'll say 500,000 divided by 0.8. Oh, no. I did that wrong. It's 500,000 times 0.8. 500,000 times 0.8. So maybe 100,000 people still have this game, right? 20% of them don't have it. I would say anywhere between 50,000 to 100,000 people still kept this game. Okay. So let's just do the halfway mark. Let's just assume that 75,000 people out of that paid for this game. So if you take 75,000 and multiply it by $40, that's $3 million. So they're talking about, oh, we're paying off the creditors and all this other stuff. There's somebody on YouTube right now, and if somebody can find her for me, I'd really appreciate it. At the launch of this game, when people were so upset about how this game looked and how this game was a lie in regards to how it was developed, there was this female developer, and she went on YouTube and she started making the day before starting Friday. Now, granted, a whole bunch of assets are missing, but the animations and the detail, the level of detail and the assets that she does have in the game look 1,000 times better than what we're getting from the day before. And she's a single developer, and she started this Friday. So if she's able to do that with the team that they had, I surmise that when they started, quote unquote, having issues with the name, right, that they just went and carbon copied some survival shooter mechanics, assets, threw them in the game, and said, all right, let's see who believes us. Let's see who plays this game long enough to believe us, to where they can't get a refund back and they trust us, and then let's just fucking skate. Because if you made $3 million not even a week out of early access, and you truly believed in enhancing this game, why would you close shop already? Why? It's early access. You're supposed to be using the early access and the funds and everything to continue to build on the game. And if you got creditors and stuff like that, the creditors are there for when the game fucking gets sold retail. So you're telling me that you launched this thing in early access, and you being able to further develop the game had to do with how it launched in early access? Like 4 days?
Great plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Come on. Stop it. Just stop it. I think that if you would have continued to add to this game, if you had the correct plan together and you were going to add to this game, and you actually were developing it towards what you said it was going to be, people would have came back. Now, not everybody, but people would have came back. You had no intentions of building what you said you were going to build. So you launched this thing. Y'all looked at it, I think like Cold Blood said, and said, okay, the gig is up. I think this is the best we're going to get out of this. Let's go. And before the shit gets too hot, and then, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, let's just get the fuck out of here. Let's dissolve. Yeah, scummy, man. Scummy. I don't know. What do you think about them potentially running away with $3 million? Cold Blood.
All I'm gonna say is you must be an absolute idiot to play this game longer than 2 hours. to have no way of refunding this game.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck did you expect? That's gonna get better?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they say a sucker is born every day.
Everybody that bought into it and did play more than 2 hours, I'm sorry, you deserve it to get robbed.
I mean, granted, this isn't a single player experience. It's a MMO. I mean, no shit. I'm so sorry.
It is not an MMO.
It's not an MMO. Holy shit. I almost ejectocito cuz on me. I'm sorry. I almost banned my own self and shit. Don't y'all come after me. I don't work for Fntastic, I swear, and shit. Golly. No.
Oh, you work for Nvidia. Who
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We look. I love Nvidia. I love you guys. I really do. Yeah, man, something's gonna have to change. Like, seeing that Nvidia brand means something. And I can tell you, at least for me, seeing the Nvidia brand validate this game and say, yeah, they're using our tools and our assets. And that's one thing. You know, I don't expect you to stop advertising and really try to take advantage of something getting high anticipation and you saying, oh yeah, they're using our tools and assets. But when something's this fraudulent, we're expecting you to kick the tires a little bit before you put this game in a freaking showcase. Like, to me, that's a problem. You put this game in a showcase and you had I guess the vice president of GeForce talking about this game in your developer showcase last year? No, or earlier this year, I think it was. You can't do that. Hopefully there's better stopgaps that are in there that make you say advertising is one thing, but promotion, that's what you did. You promoted this fucking thing on that showcase and it gave it a level of validation that it didn't need. If you're going to showcase, or I mean, if you're going to promote something in a showcase, we're expecting that you kick the tires on it a little bit. And apparently tires were not kicked. Show us what you got. Let us play a section of it. Let's see what you're rolling with. Can our team analyze it? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're expecting. Or don't put it in your showcase. That has to be at the very least. Because like Cold Blood said, this is now, it now adds a cancer type element to freaking free early access games. I love early access as a business model. Cold Blood is not, and I hate to keep speaking for you, brother, but he's not, and he can speak for himself. He's not a fan of it, and I don't blame him. It's just for something for gamers like me.
Early access better come out only on PlayStation Plus and Game Pass. I swear. If you want me to play that shit, it better be in the fucking service.
I can't blame him. I can't blame. How can I say no, Cold Blood? There's no debate there because of this. Man, that's why I'm so fucking angry, because it took an innocent pathway for developers that mean well, and me and Cold Blood talked about this beforehand. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that comes through early access. And there's a lot of shit that comes through Kickstarter, but it's that trust barter system between the developer and the gamer that I'm all for, because it pushes these bigwig publishers out, and these bigwig publishers often want you to just create some cookie cutter bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This was supposed to rid us, based on an honor system, was supposed to rid us of all this shady shit. And here it was exploited for one of the most shadiest things I've seen in gaming in a very long time. And that's saying a lot. This is one of the most shadiest fucking things. I mean, let me turn it over to Cold Blood. Let me stop speaking. Cold Blood, share your thoughts, but if you can answer for me first, can you think of a shadier thing happening in gaming recently? Because I can't.
Wasn't there something about what was a crowdfunded game or something where they literally got 4 million or something and just fucked off?
Oh damn! See,
what was it? I forgot.
I wonder if it was the same motherfuckers. they just renamed themselves and shit.
Nah, what was it, man? I gotta find it now. But yeah, there was something very similar to this shit.
Bro.
No, but this is almost the biggest sin you can do in gaming.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, a bigger sin would probably be Game Pass, but we got over that a long time ago. Now.
You said
that should be destroying the industry forever.
Wow, man.
Crowdfunded
Damn.
game.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Like, they really sat there. This is what I think happened, and you tell me if you think it's a different, something different happened, or if I'm wrong or whatever. Here's what I think happened. They came up with a scam, right? They came up with a way to garner anticipation, and I think that their scam always included early access. I'm not going to say they're not the same, because I don't know. You never know, but I doubt that they're the same motherfuckers, but they probably heard about what Cold Blood just mentioned and said, fuck, we can exploit.
Well, Star Citizen is one of them.
Say that again?
In my opinion, Star Citizen is one of those fucking scams.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. See, I'm not that familiar with Star Citizen.
I mean, yes, it's a finished game and everything, but what they tried to do is giving out $20,000 chips. Yeah.
$20,000 what?
Ships that you can fly.
What? Oh my God.
$20,000 just to have
crazy.
an advantage against other people.
Wow. Yeah.
They had shit like that. I don't know the exact number, but it was something like $20,000.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. And the game was not even finished or whatever. Yeah, it was still in fucking development hell.
Yeah.
But they had enough time to make a ship that is fucking pay to win up the ass.
Wow. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
That is disgusting. That is disgusting. But I think someone with just a semblance of common sense is going to look at that and they're going to be like, nah, not here, motherfucker. But when you tell
someone bought it.
Yeah.
Someone bought it.
I'm pretty sure just one person bought it or more people. I'm pretty sure multiple people would have bought that dumb shit.
I don't know if multiple bought it, but definitely one guy did.
Oh, wow. That doesn't surprise me. But I think it's a little bit more. I mean, again, you still got, like you said, you still got to use your common sense. But it's less. The shit stain is less obvious. Even though it's still there, the shit stain is less obvious when it's simply just about a game being made. And people aren't the wiser. Like you said, if you're in the know like me and you, Cold Blood, yes, you're going to look at a game like that, like you said, that really has the level of detail of Last of Us, that has like the raw mobility of a Division 2, and is supposed to be using the greatest PC technology, ray tracing and all this other shit to have this immersion that we've never seen before. And to get that from a developer that we never heard of. Yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah, hardcore gamers like me and you are going to know better, but the average gamer that just picks up games and buy them, they don't know that. And that's who I think they were taking advantage of. They were able to hook, line, and sinker, I think, gamers like myself. I don't want to say hook, line, and sinker because I ain't buy the game. Let's be abundantly clear. I wasn't paying for the game. I would have used y'all money to buy the game, and I would have cried for y'all had this scam went through, but I was not paying for this game. But I was going to try it and see how shitty it was. Had I not seen, again, NVIDIA's logo on there, I would have just said, yeah, that's far-fetched. But when I saw that NVIDIA logo there, I actually thought, because I'm thinking there's like a tire kicking process, as they say. Oh, holy shit. NVIDIA must have got a chunk of the game. They played it. They took it to their team to see how they could apply their tool set. That's why they're putting it in their show. So I still think this is still those are slimy things as well. Definitely. They fit in the same category, but I still think, in recent memory, I can't think of anything more slimier than this. So what's in your mind, Cold Blood, what's going to happen to early access now?
Way less people that want to give developers their money freely.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of people are going to be like, can you do that for free?
Yeah.
So I don't have any financial... what do you call it? Man, help me out here, man.
You mean like I don't have any financial risk? You're talking about
Exactly.
what the gamer might think? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not gonna I'm not the trust. See, look. Again,
now gamers have more of a ground to say, hey, I want to test your game. I don't want to pay for that shit.
Exactly.
To test your...
Yep. Like, before I pay, give me a playable. Yep. I think that's a fair compensation. If you are going to go into early access and you want motherfuckers to dive into this game, give them a playable demo. Give them a playable demo that's at least a half an hour long, and then tell them how long in access this early access mode is. Now you're going to have to do that. And
when I look at this trailer right now, they legit just straight up copied PUBG.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, even the inventory system.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nah, bruh. How did people not see it? That it was the absolute scam.
Well, there's a lot to that defense. There's a lot of games on PC that play like that with that type of inventory system.
Yeah, but even the shooting and the character creation, everything is straight up copied from PUBG.
Yeah.
Even the third person view is literally PUBG, bruh.
But you know what? It wasn't before, but because they now had to make something, that's what it is now. That's the scam. That's the flipping scam.
I think the PUBG developer should sue those assholes.
Yeah.
they probably stole all the damn assets from their game.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's Tencent, so that right? Yeah, because Tencent owns Bluehole now, I think. So they would have a leg to stand on in suing those motherfuckers. Yeah. Early access is gonna have to change now. I think it is. It can't be the same. I hate to say that.
It needs to change on Steam.
Yeah.
Steam needs a way better. What do you call it? A way better system to decide if a game is actually what the fuck it's advertised as.
Mm-hmm.
If a game is a complete different game than what is in the promotional material, then Steam should just block them immediately.
Yeah.
Say, nah, you don't scam our customers.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the end, they have to do the work for all the refunds and shit.
Yeah. It's
also in their interest,
Yep. No, I agree. I think, in the two trailers, for those of you that are curious, the trailer that you're watching now, like I have two trailers on repeat. The trailer that you're watching now is the original trailer with the assets looking the way that they did, way back when, you know what I'm saying? And then of course the other trailer is the one that's a complete ripoff of PUBG, where it's completely degraded. You know what I mean? But
this is a scripted scene.
Yeah,
Somebody just made up. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a goddamn game engine.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You can see all this ray tracing and everything. Nah, bro. The game looks completely bland right now.
Yeah. And
all that shit is gone.
Yeah. Yep. And that whole the whole sway inside to side thing, and where you have the F button going in there, they put that as a layer on top of it. That's not even actually part of the game.
Can you even drive vehicles in this game?
No, I don't even think you can drive a vehicle. Even though they show vehicles in the final trailer, I mean, maybe you can. I don't know, but
well, if you can't even drive vehicles, then they can't even copy PUBG, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, they had to whip something together in a few months to get it. I think the plan was to just have this trailer, right? And they were hoping that nobody questioned them. I think that backlash they got, because it started because of their Discord. Like the Discord was like, hold on, we're grilling these guys about progress and nobody's saying anything. Like, what the fuck is going on? And the Discord started saying, we don't think there's a game. If they never get that press in their Discord, I think we just continue to see amazing looking things like this every so often. There's that fake ass situation with the what was that? Because the rights to the name, so they go away for a little bit, actually whip something together, but still show it, or maybe don't show anything for a while. Then they fucking come back and they'll show us trailers still like this. And then when the game launches, they're like, you got to remember, this is early access, okay? It is probably even worse. It's probably even worse because instead of getting 500,000 people to try it, they probably get 3 million people to try the fucking game. And it's shit. And then you probably get even more suckers that are playing. People are probably playing this game more extensively because they're not even fathoming that it's a scam. See, I think people were on their P's and Q's. They were willing to try it. They were willing to put the $40 down to try it as long as they know they got it back. And they were like, okay, I'm at like the 55-minute mark. We're done with this fucking game. But can you imagine, Cold Blood, if nobody thought at mass that this game could be a scam, the aura of it being a scam was never brought up? I think you would have had a whole bunch of people that were willing to go over the 2 hours and play the game just to really get good feels on it, and then you'd probably have over 1 million or 2 million people that can't get refunded, and they still shut down.
Would be even worse.
Oh yeah, yes, yes, and they would still shut down.
They would call for the heads of these fucking developers.
Yeah.
They already do it, but not as bad as it would have been.
But where are they at, dude? They're like in what? Where did you say they were at?
Well, their main, their headquarters is somewhere in fucking China, I guess, somewhere.
Dude, they fall into the ethos. They disappear.
Yeah, they can, yeah.
Yeah, and come back as crabs in a barrel, or something stupid. You know what I mean? Popsicle Studios.
They can easily come back because they just have to change their name.
And who the fuck is this Mytona? I didn't even think of. I just saw this publisher Mytona.
That is probably the publisher.
Yeah. Like, did they scam the publisher too, or is the publisher in it? Mytona is a global group of companies headquartered.
The publisher was probably in it from the beginning.
Here goes the Mytona website.
Can you bring up the tweet and just read the absolute ridiculousness of what the fuck they wrote?
Yeah. They said, today we announce the closure of Fntastic Studio. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. This is within 4 days, mind you, but I'll continue. We invested all our efforts, resources, and man hours in the development of the day before, which was our huge first game. Our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately we don't have the funding to continue the work. It is important to note that we didn't make any money from the public during development. The day before, there was no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. At the moment, the future of the day before and prop night is unknown, but the servers will remain operational. We apologize if we didn't meet your expectations. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years. And then they give us a list of games and shit that they did. It's bullshit.
The development is hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so an asset flip of PUBG was so hard to make.
Yeah.
Are they fucking serious,
dude? It was.
What did they expect on launch? Did they expect that fucking 5 million people gonna buy the game?
Yeah.
And they can all of a sudden afford to actually get real developers to make a fucking game?
Exactly.
Nah, bruh. Nah. If that was their actual plan, they're absolute idiots. They have no idea how game development works then.
Well, here goes their game Prop Night, apparently made by these guys.
It better not be another asset flip over game.
I don't know, is the game even out?
What the fuck is that game?
Okay, so it's out. It came out in 2021. This is a real game.
Okay, what is that? Don't tell me it's some Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it looks like it's a Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
Oh my god, they straight up ripped off Dead by Daylight. Yo! These motherfuckers, they have their audacity to say game development is hard.
Yeah.
Bro, they don't even have their own ideas.
Yeah. So Prop Night is only $10. It says add to wish list the day before this court. Yeah. So they says please search the history and record tracks of Fntastic developers. As soon as you see this review, they abandon this game with many other games they announce. Unless these two still there, nothing we can do. Oh wow. So they're saying that these motherfuckers just abandoned projects. Most wish list to get. This is Fntastic right now. This is them. So I don't. So no, you don't. These ain't. They ain't the culture of volunteering.
They're straight up Chinese.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, my faith in my Russian brothers was restored. Oh my god! No wonder they scam people.
They said a Fntastic rep has told me that volunteering unpaid aspects does not relate to code writing or just things localization. What? Fntastic supplied an official response to concerns. So what is this article? And I got to get out of here soon. Developer for the day before calls for volunteers to help with their projects. Oh, I remember this shit. Yeah. Bunch of bullshit. Nah, it was a scam. It was a scam. They walked away with $2 million.
Wait. They wanted unpaid help?
Yeah. They said if you were in the Discord or something like that. You don't remember that bullshit they were talking about? If you were in their Discord, then you could be part of their, their coding or whatever,
Oh, come on, bro. Nah, not like this.
Uh-huh.
Nah, you can't show us a video of a fucking AAA super game,
Yeah,
and then ask for unpaid workers.
Yeah, come on.
No, this is a fucking PUBG mod at that point.
Yeah. They scam some people, and this Milana, I don't know who they keep. I mean, the implications is they keep scamming people. They'll work on some games, they'll steal some assets, and they keep scamming folks. So,
like I said, it's a money laundering scheme.
Yeah, but they said it just died. The game just died.
Yeah, because they got their money out of it and said, "Fuck you, we going to the next scam."
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, let me get out of here, Cold Blood. I gotta go pick up my wife. I'm actually late going to go get her. But yeah, I wanted to do something on this. Are you still gonna do your stream?
It's 9 p.m. right now.
Oh, okay. All right. But don't even worry about it. I just needing to know if I needed to make some edits or whatever. But
did you delete all the other streams?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they're gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So yeah, I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. Cold Blood might not. What I'll do, Cold Blood, is in case you change your mind, because I got to dart out of here. I'm gonna just tell me the name that you want me to make it, and I'll update it. Just in case you do something. But I'm out of here. I'll be back like either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll coordinate with Cold Blood, see when his availability is, and we'll stream some more stuff. But and let us know what you think. Let us know. Where can they reach you at, Cold Blood?
Man, do I have to tell it every time?
Well, people might say, you know what, I like this dude. He keeps giving Moss that work.
Yeah,
so
okay,
where can I find him?
Find me on Twitter, Colbert Sensei.
Anyways, I like that dude. He give Moss that work. Where can I find him at? So, all right, y'all know where to find me. MM2K on Twitter as well, and go to pntsnetwork.com / Cole, I was about to say / Cole. We need to get you a page. pntsnetwork.com / MM2K gaming. All right, with that said, I'm out. Have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.